Welcome to section 3.5, keyword input. In this lesson, we will explore how to get input from users through dialog boxes, console, and files. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand how to collect user input using JOption pane and Scanner, and how Java handles input tokens and delimiters. Why do we need user input? Hard-coded values work during development, but users can't change them. Input lets your programs become interactive and dynamic. Think about how many apps rely on input, like games, GPS, calculators. Without input, these tools wouldn't be able to respond to users. Java offers many ways to get input, from buttons, voice, and dialog boxes, to also file properties. We'll focus on JOption pane and Scanner for now. JOption pane is a simple way to prompt users. With one line, you can open a dialog box asking the user to type something. The result from JOption pane is a string. You can store it just like any other text variable and use it in your code. In exercise 1, you'll create a project and use JOption pane to collect input. If the IDE complains, follow its suggestion to import the swing library. In part 2 of exercise 1, you'll store the user's response, print it, parse it into a number, and perform simple maths, all from the user input. You can split the process into multiple lines or condense everything into a single line. The style is up to you, but clarity matters. There are more advanced versions of input dialogs. You can customize the title, the text, and behavior to suit your needs. Some dialog boxes don't return a string directly. You may need to cast the result to use it in your code properly. You can also restrict user input by providing a list of acceptable values in the dialog. This reduces errors and makes choices clearer. A show message dialog doesn't take input, it just displays message. JOption pane has many different uses beyond input. In exercise 2, you'll customize a dialog box. Try changing the message, the title, the default text, and even the icon to make it your own. Now let's shift to the Scanner class. Scanner reads user input from the console using system.in. Don't forget to close the scanner afterward. Scanners break input into tokens, which are separated by a delimiter. By default, the delimiter is a space. Scanner is a class with many methods. For instance, nextInt reads an integer, nextDouble reads a double, and next reads a word. In exercise 3, create a scanner and write a program that reads 3 integers and prints their sum. Try different input styles to test the behavior. If your input doesn't match the expected type, Scanner throws an input mismatch exception. You'll learn to handle this in a later module. If you try to use a scanner after it's closed, Java throws an illegal state exception. Always close your scanners only when you're done with them. A null pointer exception happens if Java can't find a file you're trying to read. Always double check your file paths and extensions. Scanner can also read from files. Use methods like nextLine and findInLine to navigate and extract content from structured text. In exercise 4, part 1, you'll search for the term blue bumper in a file. Then store the numbers that follow as position coordinates. In part 2, you'll explore how Java puzzle ball levels are stored. This gives insight into how games can load dynamic data from files. To summarize, you've learned how to collect input using JOption pane, Scanner, and file streams, and how to avoid common input-related exceptions.